Hi, Tim Blanchard here with Divorce661.com. In this episode, we're talking to or about spouses who do not participate in the divorce process. Now, we're not talking about spouses that don't participate when there's no children or no assets and debts. In fact, we encourage one spouse to not participate because we can file a default judgment and there's no assets or debts or children or money changing hands, so it's very simple. I'm talking about when you have the full package. Many of our clients have, they have children, they have houses, they have pensions, they have all of these assets and kids, and there's a lot on the table. And lately we've had spouses, and I'm not calling you men out, but lately it's been the men, 2 times this month where the spouse, the husband, is just not cooperating, and not cooperating meaning they're filing a response or that's going to court. No, I'm talking about them just absolutely doing nothing, not responding, not participating. It's causing us delays where we have to amend the petition and set this up for a default judgment. And today I had one of these clients in, the wife, to submit the judgment. We had to go to the trouble of refiling, amending the petition, doing a proposed judgment, reserving him, and still he didn't respond. So now we're going to turn in a default judgment. But there's so much on the table. I just don't understand, like, his concern, or folks that are listening to this may apply to you. Your concern should be, what am I going to get, or what is she getting, or what is the other party getting in the divorce? You have no opportunity to participate. You have no opportunity to sign an agreement. We're submitting the default judgment. It may or may not get approved. If it doesn't get approved, they'll call a hearing asking the petitioner to show up and ask questions related to child support or property division. But ultimately, the default will be approved, whether or not a hearing is required or not. And all that's going to happen is there's going to be a divorce decree. There's going to be a judgment. The divorce is going to happen, and you're not going to know, since you didn't participate, what was in the judgment until it's already a court order. And that's not the way to do things. It may not be what you wanted. Like in this particular case, there was talks at one point that the husband wanted to try and keep the house. Well, wife didn't want to, but she was willing to consider it and maybe offset some other asset, like one of their 401ks or pensions. But because he didn't participate, because he didn't cooperate or want to sign anything, we're just going to request the court sell the house. And now he's not going to have the opportunity to do the buyout if that's what he really wanted, because for whatever reason, he's just putting his head in the sand and not cooperating. Now, as the wife came in today to do the final documents, she said, does this seem weird? And I said, absolutely, it's weird that the spouse would just, in my words, stick their head in the sand and not participate or cooperate. And I guess at one point he said to her, do I need to get an attorney? And she goes, well, you need to do something, or otherwise we're just going to file the judgment. And that was a couple of weeks ago. So, well, we're filing the judgment, and he's going to get a divorce decree in his lap, already approved by the judge. And then it's going to be not necessarily too late, but it's going to take a lot to undo everything that has been done. So the message of this story is just participate. Whether you want the divorce or not, you're going to be better off by participating either way. Tim Blanchard, Divorce661.com. I hope you're having a great day. We'll talk to you soon.